How we doing, everyone? We good? I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to try to beat the record that still stands at 3 countries in a row. Sounds shit. It is shit, to be honest. 3 countries in a row on Geoguessr. Doesn't matter how close I am points-wise or how long it takes. Just got to identify 3 countries in a row. Harder than it sounds, really. I suppose it depends on the luck of the draw. But yeah, to keep that run going, it ain't easy. But let's begin. Let's begin because oh, look at this! I can't be having this. This is after I signed up after I got my world perfect score, of course. But never mind that for now. Let's do it. Here's our first round. Here we are. Are we driving on the left or are we driving on the right? I think this looks like Australia. Gonna put it out there. That looks like a caravan that's being towed, possibly, which if it is driving on the left. Also, we've got signs here that are definitely geared up for the left, but on the other side, the trees are looking pretty Australian, but well, southern hemispherian, if you like. The problem we have, of course, is differentiating Australia with South Africa. Could be either of those things, or places, rather. But I'm going to go for Australia here. Could be New Zealand, of course. Could be New Zealand. But I'm going to go with the law of kind of chance here, law of averages. And I just think we're more likely to be in Australia. So I'm going to go down here. May well be wrong, of course. But I'm going to go not too far from Melbourne. In a place just north of Mortlake. How about that? Okay, nowhere near Mortlake in actual fact, but in Australia, in the wonderful land of Oz. That's the important thing. So we've got 1 out of 10, or at least, 1 out of 3. We're trying to beat 3, so 1 out of 4, if you like. Here we go. But the bigger picture is 10 in a row, of course. That's what the title says, isn't it? God, yeah. Oh, this is looking barren. This might be Mars. I don't know. Look at this. There's something. This Google car, or space rover, or whatever it is, clearly we're in such a remote place that this has felt the need to pack some serious stuff to basically for the trip, to survive on this trip, or at least to be fairly comfortable. So bear that in mind. Also, I think that's probably the back of the car, isn't it? I would have thought. I don't see why that would be overhanging the front. Might be wrong though. You do sometimes see things overhanging the front. Let's look the other side, because this might make it or break it. What's that then? That looks like a spare tyre, which is an unusual place for one of those. I wonder if these are streamlined in a certain way. If any, I would say this is the front side, if they are indeed streamlined, but I think I'm just getting desperate now. I'm going to go ahead and say that's the back of the car. This is relevant, of course, because that would mean that we're driving on the left, if that's the case, but I can't think of where this would be if we're driving on the left. Well, let's think of it another way. Where do I think I am? I think I might be in Argentina. If I am, that's the front of the car, unless it's stitched from another image. I don't know. All of this is relevant, but at the same time, I need to make a decision. Oh, because the thing is, it could be Australia, couldn't it? But it just doesn't look Australian for some reason. That would correlate with my theory that we're driving on the left. Okay, with the whole car, that being on the back of the car. Doesn't look like a car, does it? But But the terrain, you've got cows grazing over there, look. Which means there's grass, there's fertility of some sort. I'm going to go with my heart and go for Argentina. And we'll see, won't we, if this is right in a couple of seconds. Let's go for it. Here we go. This is for 2 out of 10. Oh my god, it's Mongolia.
Oh dear.
It's Mongolia. And that would explain all the amenities that were needed. Wow. You don't often get that. Didn't even cross my mind, to be honest, to go for that. Such is the unlikelihood of getting Mongolia. I think I've got it once before, possibly twice, but definitely not more than that. Okay, we're back to 0. I can start again with the next round. There's no reason why I can't do that. So, we're back at 0. Here we go. Bloody 1 is what I've got so far today. Wow, I was just about to say, look at these lovely flowers, but it's just very disturbing imagery. I wonder if you could make a really cool album cover out of that. Do you know what? I'm going to print screen that. That's really cool, isn't it? Look at that. It's like a trippy sort of Jungle Book scene there. That's amazing. I'm going to save that. It's also on the road. Shall I get that too? I'll get that too. This is just purely for my... If I do release albums or works of art, then that might come in useful. You never know. Right, here we are again, looking like the southern hemisphere, based on the trees. But this one has got the it's got the yellow road markings in the middle, which kind of tells me more Brazil. But it doesn't really look like Brazil too much, I have to say. But I'm going to go for Brazil. That's my guess here. Can we see if we're on the left or the right? No, that's a very well stitched round. Wait! We're on the right. There's the shadow of the Google car. I saw one today, by the way. I drove past one in my work van, and I put my thumb up to it. In Aldridge, yes, in Aldridge. Put my thumb up, so hopefully I'm on the next series of Google Street View images. Right, we're on the right. We're driving on the right here. So, Brazil. Let's do it. Let's go there. Minas Gerais. Okay, good. Bit further south. Rio Grande do Sul. I'll bear that in mind, that kind of terrain is further south. That would make sense because it's on the same latitude as Australia and South Africa. Hence why it threw me off a bit. Okay, 1 out of 10 again. Next one. Okay, I was just about to utter the words, "Give me America." Just something that I know. Is this America? Is this the US? I don't know actually, because it's got the poor image quality, which, yes, that's quite common in the US. But you also get it in Australia. The trees, though, ain't looking too Australian. You got the various species of pine here. The sun... Oh, let's see. Let's look for the shadow again first of the Google car. That one really is well stitched. No shadows there. The sun is right in... Well, it's midday here, put it that way. That ain't going to offer us enough of a clue. But, for what it's worth... No, it's directly above us. I'm going to go for the USA. But kind of knowing that this could be Australia. Let's go for it though. Let's go good old Oregon. Doesn't matter, does it? Doesn't matter if I say it wrong, and it doesn't matter which state I go for. I'm going for the USA. Here we go. Yes! Good stuff. Absolutely miles away in Arkansas. Look, I'm joking. Over in Arkansas, 847 points. Absolutely woeful. I would have clicked the old red X in the corner if that was on no moving, scrolling or zooming, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Luckily. So that's 2 out of 10. I'm making a meal out of this. I'm prolonging it a bit more because I don't know. I just feel like there's more likelihood that I will fail sooner rather than later. Next round. This is to draw level with my record. Here we are. Oh my god. And this is the thing, is that you get something like this. Okay, we've got a mountain. I'm thinking Canada. But if I was going to finish my sentence, you know, you get things like this. It could be a number of places. It could be Finland. I'm ruling out Finland now that I've seen the mountain. But yeah, you know, if it weren't for the mountain, it could be Finland, Sweden, Estonia, Russia, Canada, Alaska, very easily. So with each round that you play, you are reducing your chances of moving on to the next round greatly with every one of these kind of rounds. I'm thinking Canada, guys, but I really don't know. I mean, what is that? I don't know. Obviously, for reasons stated, but there's an animal in the road there. What is that? Is that a cougar? That's definitely an animal of some sort. I did notice that to begin with, but I didn't really think anything of it. That might be a cougar. Unfortunately, I can't move because that would be cheating in this game. Let's go for Canada. Come on. I really don't know though. But that's my most likely, so I've got to go for it. It's quite a common round as well. So we'll go for Canada. And I'll say we're over here somewhere. And that might be a cougar. Who knows? Isn't that lovely? Let's pretend it is for a moment and just bask in that, like we're on a nature program. Also, I plan to craft some really eye-catching thumbnails to attract more views. Maybe I could use that. Just have that little square there with like a shocked face and, you know, cougar? Question mark, question mark? Maybe not. Here we go. Oh no, it was Norway.
Oh dear.
It was Norway and it wasn't a cougar. That settles that. I won't put that in the spoiler. I didn't even mention Norway, did I? In that list of countries that might have been. 54 points, that won't matter. We'll have a third go at this. I'm determined to at least equal the 3 in a row, because I only got 2 there in spectacular fashion. So yeah, we'll have another go. Let's do it. This is proving quite unfruitful as of yet. I might need to make this 5-country challenge. Right, here we go then. This has to be Brazil, surely. I'll have a quick look for the old shadow. No. Not a shadow to be seen. Sun covered by cloud. Where's the sun? Directly above us again. But let's go Brazil. This really does look like Brazil. I'll be pretty surprised if it isn't. But a bit further north. It's a good chance to learn about the terrain here in different parts of the country. Let's go there. Good stuff. Northness, pretty not too bad. I was going to say on point there, but I hate that phrase. Might as well say on fleek. That's horrible. Kind of. Oh, next round. Oh, okay. Right. Right, the sun here is, well, there's south. It's definitely in the southern hemisphere, which would back up my instinct, which is that we are in the USA. Can't see which side of the road we're driving on. Is there any signs to indicate that? This can't be Australia. Can't be. It's got to be the USA. The sun backs that up, even though that theory is still shaky at best. Let's go Wyoming. Oh, wow. It was Wyoming. Fantastic. Where were we in Wyoming? I clicked there on a road, pretty much, bizarrely. And we were actually, just because it looks like a nice place, near Manderson. Manderson. What river is that? The No Wood River. I'll give you that. There were no woods. But next round. That's a great score, but you know, just wasted in this game. But still, nonetheless, always feels good to get a score like that. That's 2 out of 10. Okay, this could be USA again. This is where the USA is kind of... It's a welcome sight. It is a welcome sight. That is if we are indeed in the USA. Where's the sun? Where's old Sunny Jim? Looks like he's directly above. Covered by clouds. But the brightness would suggest so. Yeah, double yellow line in the middle. And very grainy picture. Yeah, I don't know. Not 100% here, but... Let's have a look at the trees a bit more. The trees look a bit weird. I'm doubting this now. Look at the foliage and the trees. Looking weird, looking a bit Australian, but I'm gonna go USA, I think. I think I've got to, but it almost looks African in a way, but could this be South Africa? That's what I'm thinking now. The thing is with that is you've got USA on the one side, which kind of takes up about 40% of my opinion, my instinct, and then the other side is kind of filled up with South Africa, Australia, and then kind of other, really. And that's the unsettling thing, is it's distributed between different things. Kind of split. Oh, I don't know what to do. And then there's the chance it's kind of South America. I'm just going to have to go for USA, I think. Yeah, and just stick with that, really. Let's go for California. Oh, fuck me, I knew it.
Oh, dear.
I fucking knew it. Tasmania, that's why it looked a little bit unfamiliar, I suppose. It was Australia. Do you know what? Let's have one more go. That was 2 again. Let's do this again. For Pete's sake. One more time. But we'll do it a bit quicker. Starting to learn how hard this really is. Got to be Brazil. For me, this one. Driving on the right. Yep, got to be Brazil. Let's get that over and done with. About there. Oh my word. That's not bad. Northness good. East to westness more than good. That's 1 out of 10. USA, gotta be. Corn. It's corn and it's flat, so let's consult the corn guide here. Well, the mental etching I have of it. I'm sure he said Nebraska, possibly, if it was a bit flatter. Let's go there, but not too far from Iowa. Yeah. Oh, wow. Miles off. Definitely need to print that corn guide off. It was South Dakota. That's 2 out of 10. View summary. And then play the same map again. Okay. Here's our third round. This is to draw level. It's looking like Brazil. It's looking a hell of a lot like Brazil. Can we see the sun? Looks like it's directly above again. Yes, it is. But this is looking a hell of a lot like Brazil. Can't think what else this would be at all. So let's go for that. This is to make it 3. This is to draw level with the record. And I'm going to go a bit further north here in Tocantins. Oh, not too far away. Pretty far. This is for 4. This is for the record. Oh my god. It's got to be Russia, surely. But there's always the threat of Ukraine. Especially if you live in Crimea. But no, it could be Ukraine. Is there anything that can tell us that this isn't Ukraine? Well, if this will load, That's gotta be... Well, wow. Okay, we've got an actual sign here. Can we find that? I'm not going to look for a while at this. I'm just going to see if it is by chance a big place. I think we're definitely in Russia here because it's so open and vast. And I think that means we're just more likely to be in Russia. But you never know. Ukraine is not a small country. I think this idea of searching for the word on the sign is pretty much a complete waste of time, although that looks a lot like it. Smolensk. I'm going to go for Russia because it would be absolutely stupid to go for Ukraine. So let's go for Russia. Yes, get in. There's the record. There's 4. We're almost at the halfway point. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's for 5 then. This is getting saucy now. And what have we got here? Civilization. A non-grainy image. Looks like the US. Looks a lot like the US. Could not in the right mind go for Canada here. Despite the very small chance that it could be. Can we zoom in and see any flags? That would be amazing. The likelihood is no. But there's just always that chance that we are in Canada, and it's really annoying. But again, I'd have to be just a bit thick, really, and you know, mad to not go for the US here. So I'm going to do it. Also, we've got trees that potentially you could argue look a bit more southern. It's not all pine, is it? It's not a pine fest here. So I'm going to go for, you know, I don't know, Pennsylvania. Wow, look at that place. Punxsutawney. Gobbler's Knob. Wow. I'm so glad I've just come across Gobbler's Knob. I am going to click right on top of it. Right on the knob. Come on. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. I do not know. I have no idea whether I am in Canada or the USA here. Let's zoom in bit by bit. Okay. Still no idea. It's looking like Canada, guys. I don't believe this. It's got to be because it's on the left-hand side of the river.
Oh dear.
I don't believe it. Well, I do. It's just my luck. But that is just... Ugh. Prescott. Great. Cheers, Prescott. Thanks a bunch. That was Canada. We got the wrong country, as you are all fully aware. And the record stands at 4. A whopping great 4. Well, that is that. At least we've broke the record. That we can say that at the very least. But such a hard game. Such a hard game. I mean, yeah, it's a hard one because if we were playing no moving, scrolling or zooming, I wouldn't have got a bad score there. 3, 5, 6, 2, because you can position yourself fairly near to the border of the country that you think you might be in. I was 10% Canada there, maybe 15. But on this game, don't matter, mate. You've got to go with the one that you think primarily that you're in. Even if it's 30% that you think you're in that country and all the others are 20, then you've got to go for that one. That's the hard thing about it. And each round, if you're not sure, your chances of continuing are less and less and less. So yeah, this is going to be an ongoing challenge, I think, that might last a while. But that's good. That is good. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a good one. Cheers. Bye-bye.